Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going with Q4 of the weekly contest 343, Lexicographically smallest beautiful string. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. So for this problem, to be honest, I did not remember this properly, but after I reproved it, I was like, oh, I think I've seen this before. And I'm sure that a lot of the top people have seen at least the property before, which allowed them to do the next part much easily. I'm not gonna lie, I have 3 wrong answers, and I took a long time though. Some of this time is because server was having issues. If you watch the live portion of it, you'll see what I mean. But honestly, I did take a long time anyway, to be frank, right? But the key part of this is noticing that it's kind of translating what this part means, right? The first K part, I think that's fine, and then the next part is does not contain any substring of length 2 or more, which is a palindrome. And it turns out that it's a very easy induction, right? If you kind of work it out, which is that if you any palindrome with a substring of length 2 is just, well, the same character, right? Like AA, BB, dot, dot, dot. And then any palindrome of length 3 is going to be like ABA, right? And we can also say AAA, but AAA has AA as a substring, so we don't even have to consider that. But like ABA. After that, you could, if you want to build an anti-palindrome, if you will, if you have, say, ABC, well, it turns out that as long as, let's say you have the ith index, if the ith index is not equal to the previous index, or the previous to that, I-2 index, then it cannot be a palindrome. If that is an invariant, that is true over all i's. So basically the idea here, in a way, let's say we don't have to worry about the next lexicographically smallest part, then I don't know why I keep telling D. Then this is going to be an example of an answer that always works. So it's a form of something similar, right? So for example, in the first case, we have ABDA, but if you kind of want to expand that forward, it will still look like this, right? Dot, dot, dot. So that's basically the idea. And then the part that I missed for a long time, to be honest, the part that took me a long time for this, to be honest, is that the input is a beautiful string, which means that it also has this property, right? I didn't realize this, so I kind of wrote a lot of other stuff to kind of check, and then it was a mess. And then I tried to, and then I realized, and then I read this because I didn't even read this. I was just testing a case where this was not true, and then it was giving me an issue, and then I looked at the problem again, and I noticed this, and I was like, okay. And I rewrote some stuff that didn't need to be rewritten. It was a mess time-wise. You could watch it on the live portion. You could kind of see the frustration. But then the idea here is just incrementing, and then making sure that it follows this form in some way, right? So it could be like, it could be this maybe, but as long as everything after that is good. So basically, yeah, the idea is increment, and then make sure that, we kind of extend that way. This is very easy. At this point, this is very easy to kind of, figure out, but kind of, I'm actually impressed with all these people who got it very quickly without any wrong answers, because I got 3 wrong answers. There's a lot of cases, for example, there's just a lot of cases that I don't remember what they were, but and you can watch the live portion, but it's just like if you increment, and then now they're like edge cases, and I actually had a typo in one area, so that also kind of contributed to it. But this is my really long code. I can go over it by going code by code, but to be honest, I don't know that this is the cleanest way, so don't quote me on this one. But yeah, but to make my math easier, the first thing I do is that I convert it to a number array. I take the last number and I increment it by 1. Yeah, and then basically this, I just kind of keep on incrementing. I just kind of keep on, kind of like, what's it call it? Like doing a carry bit type thing, right? you carry, add like a big number, you add 1, and then you do the carry. And then after that, I try to find the first instance where this is wrong. So for example, let's say after you do the incrementing, you have something like a, well, I guess it can't be like this, but something like this, and then I don't know, something like, I guess that's not possible either. Yeah, something like this. And then when you increment this, it becomes B. Well, now there's an anti-palindrome. So then basically, what I do now is I kind of go to the one to the left. Oh yeah, so if this is wrong, then I keep on incrementing until, while I can. And if this becomes K, then if this becomes K, which is meaning that is like let's say it becomes Y, then now I convert this back to I don't even convert it, I just convert it to a dash, for example, and I increment the previous one, and I keep on doing it as necessary if it kind of, almost again like a carry. And then if we have done this operation, now starting from that index, we propagate everything to the right, because let's say this is the digit that we and for whatever reason we have a lot of dashes, this is the last thing that we incremented, then everything to the right is just going to be in a greedy way, right? Meaning we try to see if A is good, and then the next one we try to see if A, no, obviously, but then we try B, and then C, A, B, and then C, and then A again, ... So that's what this code does. And of course, like, you only look at the two things, so this only really loops 3 times per element. So this is going to be 3 times n, which is O of n. And of course, we have a couple more. At the end, we convert it back to a string, and we also convert that, we double check that there's not too much carry, so that we whatchamacallit? So that we have enough characters, right? For example, if you have DC, one thing that you might do is that you increment, so now it becomes a D. Now this is not a palindrome, or this is a palindrome, so you now turn this to D. So then now D is no good, so then you dash this, and then you increment here. Y, you also dash it, and then you go to the left, and you ran out. Well, technically this is a Y still, it's my placeholder, and then now we return empty string because you cannot increment enough. So that's basically the idea. Like I said, there are a lot of edge cases, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this fails after the contest, because I don't know, there's probably like 1 billion edge cases. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, let me know what you think. But this is linear time, linear space, and that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think, and you could watch me solve it live during the contest next. Should be fast enough. Yeah. Okay. And people already solved this one. How am I doing anyway? I guess I'm okay. String is beautiful if first K of the alphabet does not contain any substring of length 2 or more, which is a palindrome. What does that even mean? Someone already got it though. We return the lexicographic small string, which is larger than S and beautiful. So we only care about the first K. Okay, we know what that means. Okay, 2 or more, which is a palindrome. Length 2, so it cannot have repeated letters. And then I don't even know how to do an n-type palindrome, let alone this bit. Okay, A, B, A would not be good. So then we have to do C, right? And then the next one will be D. So A, B, C, D will be good, but it's not bigger than A, B, C, Z. That's why. So then now we change. Yeah, this is just all awkwardly. Okay. But then what? Otherwise, it's what is the proof force? A, B, D, A, right? And then A, B, D, B? No, B is not good. C is good. Doesn't have to be a permutation, so that's not it. A, B, D, and then that's basically it. And then now you have increment, so A, B, C, A, C, B, A, C, B, B is no good, C is no good, D, and then A, C, what is an anti-palindrome or whatever it's called? How do we construct more of it? Okay, so A, B, C, and then A, B, C, A, B is good, right? It is. And A, B, C, A, B, C. So A, B, C. So you only need 3 letters to keep a palindrome. Someone got it already? That is insane. I could barely understand this problem, to be honest. But then, okay, so let's say let's say A, B, C, Z, right? So then that means we want the next letter that's bigger than it. So A, B, D, A, B, D. So then now we need basically any character that's not in the last 3 is good. Or even in the last, it's just any letter that's not in the last 2, because then by definition, so we could do a 26 times 10 to the 5th thing maybe. How do I formalize it though? No, because then that'd be n squared. So okay. So we have to find. Do we have to have the same number of characters? I wish they kind of did more. I guess of the same length. Okay. Otherwise, I guess you could just add an A here or something. So maybe that's why. People are starting to get it. I don't know that So okay. Basically, we find this. Okay. The first 2 characters don't matter, so then now, in a way. Okay, yeah. if this is a good string, then we basically do other stuff at the end. Otherwise, we can just increment on the thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is awkward actually. If they're the same, then then we take the next letter as I plus 1 or something. Otherwise, we do an increment or something like that. Right? How do people get it so quickly? This is so annoying to write, but maybe not. This is fine, but yeah, I think I made a mistake, but okay, fine. Right. Okay. Okay, we might have to up the carry if and if k, then I guess this doesn't matter. I have to do answer. We can just do, if this is the case, 1, if this is equal to k, I minus 1 increment. Okay, so j is equal to I, while j is equal to k. J increment 1 is equal to 0. Okay, right. And then now, while j is less than n, and now we have the first number in which so then now j increments by 1, and then now we either should be 0. So this is 2. I don't know this even once, but okay, fine. Oh, I guess that's true. I mean, beautiful. Oh, it's already beautiful, huh? I missed that part actually, so maybe there is an easier answer. Because you're given a beautiful string, that's why I missed that part. Okay, so if you're already given a beautiful string, then okay, so this never is true. Because we're already given a beautiful string. That means this is never true either, so that means we're incrementing. That's why it's easier. Okay, fine. I mean, I don't know it's easy, but it is easier. Okay, so then now we're looking at last one. Well, J is equal to K. I think that's just going to be true anyway. Yeah. What do I have? Okay, so that's good, maybe. Okay, I mean, that is ideal, but then now, okay. Now we go through the other thing. Didn't I have this? Why did I erase it? Okay, so now, so let's say this number is the same, right? Then we increment it. I literally wrote this code. What am I doing, Larry? Literally wrote this. Why did I delete it? Yeah, I missed one critical part, and yeah. have an infinite loop somewhere. I guess so. This is an if, I think. What am I doing? This literally was the code that I wrote, isn't it? Where is it looping? Is it this part? Oh, jeez. What did I write the first time? Okay, it's ABCZ. ABEA. This should be D. Okay, so what is it here? Too slow on this one, I think. So ABDA, this is right here. And this one just overboard, but I could fix that maybe. ABTA. So why is it wrong? Oh, because I had the same typo here. That sounds right. Silly mistake, I guess. Okay. Pending is so slow. DCT is clearly not right. I see. That's why this one has a while loop. But we can fix... How many people got this so far? I'm really far behind now, I guess. DC. We increment the last one by 1, so it's DD, and then it's how do I want to solve this? This while loop is not right, but something like that. Why is this? Oh, because of this thing. Is it the server slow, or because it feels like I'm not really? I think the server is just slow. Okay, fine. Okay, so this increments it, so now it's DD. And now D increments. DCP, that's right. DTA is definitely not right, though it has the same right idea. This turns into a D, this turns into a D, right? Does that fix it? I don't even, the server is so slow that I don't even know if I'm timing out or they're just having issues. But I guess this answer actually doesn't matter, but then we just kind of AB is wrong, but I like the way you think, maybe. Or it's because of this thing. Maybe. Okay, so then DC, DC, D, and then now it increments. Right? I think this is this +1 now. And then now, if array of J is greater than or equal to K, we return not possible. Oh my god, the server is so slow. Okay, let's try again. Server is so slow. I need to, it's so slow for my process. This is like adding minutes. I'm just like chatting with you out here, waiting for this pending thing to be done. I mean, it's a little bit unfair in that like people who are not testing on the server is a little bit faster, which is maybe fair or whatever, but I don't know. DCP, okay. Let's give it a spin. I don't know anymore. It's probably wrong, to be honest. But this testing is just so slow. But that sucks, though. Because this is just so slow that I kind of gave up a little bit on it. I'm testing offline on my local thing. So I return this thing, or I print out this thing. What is the answer? GPA. And I get GAG, which is not good. Okay, so then you have this thing. I have to do this locally. This is just so slow. Sorry, friends, that you can't see my other screen. Okay, so then now it goes JG, G, and then now it sees the G, and then goes BH. Really? It goes B. Oh, because this J, this is I. Oh no. Did I make a mistake? Was that why? Oh man, that would be a pretty dumb mistake. Yeah. Can't even submit because this thing is so slow. Oh my. Just want to submit. Give me submit. Alright, I mean, at least I confirmed that particular one. Let's submit. Oh no, wrong answer again. Isn't this one of the inputs? Did I just not see it? Okay, it's not actually one of the inputs, but it's still not great. The debugging is just so slow that I can't even... Like, I feel like I would have been testing more cases if I had, you know, been able to... Okay, so I returned nothing, but it should be ACBA. So what is it doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Again, I'm doing this offline because, as you can see, okay, so it goes into ABDD, it increased to ABE. Okay. I think this is true, maybe. What is it again? ABDC, ABDC, should be ACBA, right? ACBA, okay, that's good. Okay, so all I did was change the this to a while loop. Is that all I did? It's hard to tell anymore. I feel like this is such a mess. And this takes like 20 seconds to test. Can't even submit. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. ACPA, okay, that's good. Let's give it a submit. So I could get another wrong answer. That's actually very sad. I mean, this is just like an edge case, but a real one, for sure. Oh, I see. I can't even test all these. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just excusing now, but it is pretty bad though, the server. I mean, how can, like, China has a huge advantage, right? I can't even submit. And now the server's down. Alright, give me the next wrong answer. It's not, now he's not even submitting. Okay, accepted finally. But 3 wrong answers because I don't know. I mean, part of it is that I'm dumb, but it's still very sad though. Like, I don't know, at least 5 of these minutes is because I can't even run debugging. Maybe I could have gotten it at least faster. There are a lot of edge cases though, so I think this is definitely one that I've tested more, but I just I can't test it, right? Like, it's so hard to test because, you know, I don't know, maybe that's an excuse, but you see it, right? Like, it takes 1 minute to run every little minor test, then it's just, you know. I don't even know if this is right, to be honest. The logic makes sense, but there's just so many edge cases. I don't feel that good about it. I don't feel that bad about it. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll see how many people got in this one. I mean, it's not that hard in theory. It's just hard to get it right precisely. Oh no, what a mess. And I have 15 minutes of penalty. Eating. What is Q3? Why are people having so many issues with Q3? Oh, this one. Yeah, I mean, that one's not easy, but the biggest thing is just about constraints. Like, I beat a lot of people on Q3 apparently, but Q4 I'm just eating crap. Actually, this is pretty impressive. Q3, I'm like top 10 or something, right? But Q4 is the thing that killed me. I mean, I feel like I could have gotten it, just, I don't know. Hey everybody, this is Larry. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Stay good, stay healthy, do good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.